Welcome to A Bloke in Buenos Aires, bringing you news and views from the capital of Argentina. This video aims to interest and inform English speakers in Argentina and beyond during these complicated times we're living through. Please feel free to like, subscribe and leave a comment. Inflation seems to be the main topic of conversation among Argentines, particularly when meeting in the supermarket. December's inflation alone was around 30%, with the annual rate of inflation at 160% and expected to rise in the new year. Commuters tell me that the price per litre on gas stations on their way to work is different from that on their way home again. And food shopping is an adventure in mathematics and memory. The price of everything is increasing, but different brands are increasing at different rates. Sprinkle on top of this a confusing mix of special promotions, and it's hard to work out if something more expensive than yesterday is actually a bargain because it has increased less than some similar but less desirable alternative. Milei's government have said things are going to get worse before they get better, which most people seem to accept. But it remains to be seen how long a period of this worse people are going to tolerate before they expect to see some of the promised better. Last Wednesday's Megadecree, announced by President Milei in a televised address, is being challenged in the courts. Whilst the presidential announcement only covered 30 of the most important points, the decree actually includes 366 articles. It's an attempt by Milei and his government to push through a wide range of contentious legal changes without consulting Congress. Much of this is intended to remove consumer and employee protection and to allow for the privatization of many state assets. If these bills have to go through Congress, they will be slowed down and possibly even blocked completely. Legal challenges state that presidential decrees are available for use in exceptional circumstances only, where urgency is required and normal routes can't be taken. For example, the COVID pandemic or natural disasters or wars and such. Critics say that using presidential decrees to push through economic or political bills is unconstitutional and an abuse of presidential power. Among those filing injunctions is the powerful CGT union, the General Confederation of Labour, who also are expected to be organising marches and demonstrations next week. A common feature of life in Buenos Aires, and indeed across Argentina, are las cacerolazos. Basically, when the government does or announces something unpopular, people pick up a pan and a spoon and go out on their balcony and bang them together as loudly as they can. This creates a citywide cacophony and is a signal to the government of the displeasure of the people. Marches and demos and confrontations with the police are for the young and the poor. The middle class and elderly prefer the more genteel protest of the cacerolazos. At the end of last week, there were 2 nights of nationwide cacerolazos protesting against Milei's Megadecree. In the city of Córdoba, the cacerolazos protests spontaneously spilled out onto the streets and there were clashes with the police. 5 people, including a journalist, were arrested. Taking a heavy-handed policing approach towards cacerolazos isn't going to be as readily accepted as breaking up piqueteros' demos. The government has announced its intention to print bills of 20,000 and 50,000 pesos. Currently the highest bill in general circulation is 1,000 peso note, which is worth more or less $1. Most people use credit cards and debit cards most of the time, but occasionally it's necessary to deposit money in an ATM or pay for something in a supermarket with actual notes. This involves carrying around huge wads of money. There is a 2,000 peso bill in circulation, but they're rarely seen and the ATMs won't accept them, so neither will I. Additionally, the ATMs reject the latest issue of 1,000s. Banks have complained about having to rent storage facilities to hold all their notes. That's some of the highlights from the news in Buenos Aires over the last few days, a selection of interesting and important things that caught my eye. Please let me know what you think about these and any other recent topics in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, subscribe and leave a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this, just go to the channel page. But until next time, adios.